Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in as always, and thanks ever so much for all your ongoing support. Likes, subscribes, shares, comments, discussions, hints, tips and tricks, all massively appreciated. And before we get any further, I just want to say a massive thank you and shout out to Graham from GM Details for very kindly mentioning my channel on his recent video where he did a wonderful transformation on a relatively dirty car using auto glim products. I'll put a link to that in the description in the video in case you haven't seen it. If you haven't, I'd strongly recommend you go and check it out. It's a wonderful video. Anyway, so today we're doing Forester and again Halfords Advanced products. So we're doing Halfords Advanced high performance snow foam, delivered using the MJJC, and we're doing half the manufacturer's specified amount. Instructions say 100ml in 500ml of water, so I've done 100ml in a litre in the MJJC. So let's get that on straight away. Car's pretty dirty. We don't need to dive into the dirt. It hasn't been cleaned for quite some time, so let's get that on and then I'll discuss the other products while that's having a dwell. And as you can see, that is plenty thick enough. So the reason I mixed up a little bit more of the product is because I wanted to get up inside the arch liners. I've already cleaned the wheels and tyres and pressure washed the arch liners, but I wanted to get plenty of foam up inside the arch liners, give them a good clean, and inside of the wheels, etc, etc, just to give that a good cleanse. And what I'm hoping to do is give the car a thorough cleanse today and then get it covered up, and then when I've got another weekend of reasonable amount of time, it's going to be wheels off, wheel arch liner clean, Bilt hamber. I've got Bilt hamber UC, Bilt hamber S50 and Bilt hamber UB. So I'm going to go through all the elements necessary and get all those done. Anyway, so other products today. First time for me, Halfords Advanced high performance shampoo. I've done 20ml in 10 litres of water, so we can try the bucket method to see how that is. I've put 50ml in the Polar Blaster, so we can see what the delivery is like from a Canon. 40ml of rinseless shampoo in the rinse bucket. Again, Halfords Advanced. ceramic foam sealant to finish, and as a drying aid, Forrester's got fuzzo coat on it. So as you know, it is pretty well protected anyway. So it doesn't need a lot, but nonetheless, to aid drying efficiency and protection, I'm going in with that too. Quite interesting really. The Halfords Advanced Snow Foam, perfectly adequate at half dilution ratio, as you can see. A little bit more friendly to rinse as well at that ratio. So I'll get the bonnet done on cam. I'll get the rest of the vehicle rinsed off cam, and then we'll have a look at shampoo delivered 2 ways, and obviously see how slick it is as per normal. So yeah, plan is for the Foz, I want to get it thoroughly cleaned and protected today, and then next time I've got a solid day available, I want to get into Lanagard, the core part of the underbody, and also Dynax products, on a little bit of Deox gel as well, probably on some of the rusty crusty bits. So that'll be good. So you can see with the Halfords product, it's still pretty thick really. But that is doing a wonderful job as always. Right, let's just pull out. And as you can see, doing a wonderful job as we've come to expect. Lovely. Right, I'll pause that and get that all rinsed off, and then we'll get into shampoo and we'll try the bucket, and we'll also see what it's like coming out of the foam cannon. So that is 20 ml of Halfords Advanced normal shampoo, not the ceramic infused one, in 10 litres of water. So as you can see, pretty lively. And apologies we didn't go in to look at the dirt, but trust me when I say she was pretty dirty, because I chose to take it into work one day this week because good old weather forecast said it was going to be dry and bright all day. However, it was not. Lovely, lovely. So pretty sudsy smell. So having a quick perusal of the ingredients this morning, it has that same product that is in a lot of the Halfords products. Limonene, hence a slightly lemony vibe, quite pleasant if I'm honest. So we'll do the bonnet with this as is, and then we'll just try firing it at the vehicle with the cannon. Cool, I haven't got my teeth in today, as you can tell. Yeah, feels nice. Feels nice. Oh, pH neutral. The shampoo is pH neutral. So nice and gentle. Like I say, I'm gonna have a reasonable, detailed clean of fuzz today, so that I can get her covered up, and then next available opportunity is going to be some winterization. So that is definitely going to be the Infinity Wax plastic and rubber wax, and also or plastic coat, also by Infinity Wax, glass coatings, tyres, bodywork obviously, and underside, a little bit of underside TLC for the winter. Lovely. Right, let's just hit that with a pressure washer and see how we're looking, and then we'll shoot the rest of the suds at the vehicle using the cannon. Lovely. Obviously, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't use shampoo delivered with the cannon as well as shampoo in the bucket. That would seem slightly mad. This is purely for testing purposes, so we can tick that box all in one go. Right, I'm going to leave the rest of that for my next vehicle. I think I'm going to try and smash out another. But that's good. That is good. That is 50 ml of the normal Halfords Advanced shampoo, i.e. not the ceramic infused version. So let's have a little look. Ah, yep. That is plenty sliding, which is what we want. Plenty of cleaning power, plenty gentle on the paint. Nice, nice. Right, let's just get this side clean on cam. And then I'll get her all shampooed and rinsed. We'll have a look at the ceramic foam sealer. I know I've tried it on the channel before, but we'll smash that on just because it's lovely. And then I think there'll be a little bit of time to have a little nose at one more Halfords Advanced product before the end. Just a cheeky little bit of interior. Been fighting the weather this weekend. Forecast been unreliable. I spent sort of 3 or 4 hours yesterday getting the Fabia brakes done, and did an 8-mile, took the dog, did an 8-mile walk with the dog, and then that was it. Was just tired. As you would imagine. Motivation gone. Right. Last bit of suds that I can see. Let's hit that side. Have a quick look at the performance, and then I'll get the rest done the other side off cam. Nice, nice, nice. Just what she needs. And if you're wondering why I didn't use the cover recently, I think I'd used it once and then missed the trick in terms of getting it covered back up. It got dusty. I didn't want to put the cover on when the vehicle was dusty. So like I say, I missed the boat on that one. Right, I'll get the rest of the vehicle done just using standard 2 bucket method, get it rinsed, and then we'll start getting the ceramic on. Right, well that worked well. So 50ml of Halfords Advanced ceramic foam sealer. A little over 250ml of water, just to ensure total coverage. Lovely. What we need, a nice little boost for the fuzz. And that's that. Right. Let's get in for a little bit of a close-up on that. I think let it have a little sit. Nothing too stratospherically long. We'll have a little look at the rinsing, and then I'll get that all rinsed and dried, and we'll have a little nose at the Halfords Advanced Quick Detailer interior. Lovely. Just can't knock it, can you? Nice little top up for fuzz. Nice. Grab some hose. And start getting it off at pace, just so we don't dry on the vehicle. Lovely. You know, whilst it might not be the most durable product on the planet, the vehicle is coated with fuzzo coat, which I think I'm starting to believe is fading. So this is giving it a nice boost. So whilst it's still got some fuzzo protection where the water action isn't as good as it was, this is just giving it that temporary 1 or 2 month ceramic kind of vibe. So reinvigorating the surface beading properties, if you like. So all good. Right, we'll get that all dried off and then we'll have a little look at interior QD. Right, I treated the fuzz to a blow dry using the big boy blow arm mini. Amazing. Right, little smash of Halfords Advanced Interior Quick Detailer. Leaves a clean satin finish to dashboards, plastic, vinyl and wooden trims. So, enhances colour, protects from UV aging and leaves an anti-static finish for use on most common interior hard surfaces, including dashboards, vinyls, trims, doors and boot shuts. Also suitable for plastics and rubbers in the engine bay. Ensure the surfaces are clean and spray the detailer onto a microfiber cloth, then wipe over the surface. Right, that'll do me. Right, just using this because it was out. That's one thing I will say. Yeah, I've not lost my mind and I'm not going Halfords forever. It's just enjoyable, good value for money, honest, relatively cheap, readily available from your local Halfords store. So I'm just having a plug through the products. Why not? It, again, I'm pretty sure someone said in the comments, it smells pucker. So like the other stuff, the other products in the lineup, you know, lemony, citrus cleanery, that sort of vibe. But yeah, very, very nice. Very nice. Right, well, I'll be getting that all over Foz. Let me just check the ingredients. Doesn't mention that other lemony product. Interesting. Oh well, it's going all over no matter what. So I'm going to go old school and just squirt it on. Smells nice. Not super shiny, blingy, flingy, clingy, which is what we like. Because otherwise everything's all sticky and horrible, which is a pain in the bum. Because everything sticks. Let's avoid the speakers, so we'll go on to cloth. You can go there if you wish. Trust me when I say Foz very, very rarely gets this kind of attention. Maybe before I did the prom. And I've never used one of these for doing trim. I usually use it for, I'd used it with Polestar the other day for dashboard cleaning, but I've never used it for like a trim shine product. Well, that is all right, I will say. Right, so I'm just going to do that section on cam here. Oh, that black mark drives me mad. Yeah, we like. Right, let's just get in and look at dash. Unos Memento. I'm not putting my feet in there, that's for sure. This side of the Forester is lovely and clean. Oh yeah, baby. I'm in an R-ing about putting like a satin lacquer on here, just to try and encourage a better match. Actually, let's do that straight onto here. Just so that, you know what always happens, it squirts up the windscreen and then you hate yourself for the rest of the week because the windscreen's all sticky. So I'm still avoiding getting product on that. Ooh, smells like clean bathroom. I haven't hoovered the Foz. I apologise in advance. I got as much sort of prepped as possible earlier, but fortunately I do keep her in a reasonably nice shape. But Sadly, I know it's a bit tragic. Idiot. Oh well, it's all over. Well, at least the paint's not coming off. Oh, that's rough up there. Right, let's not get any on there. Maybe I will end up locking it in, you know. Just a varnish just to make it a bit more glossy and shiny. Anyway, yeah, that is nice. Right, one more black. Yeah, that is nice. I like it. Smells nice. Goes on nice. Seems to do a good job. Treated, untreated. So let's just hit that so you can see. That thoroughly got the glass. I don't mind. Gives me another job to do, eh? I'll get that in due course. So, just at the end, not touched. That is all good. That is all good. Well, it's another winner. Right, let's get the camera on the tripod. And actually, no, I'll get this all finished up. We'll have a little look round and then we'll have a look at the exterior and then I'll sign out. Well, that was very, very pleasing on the inside. I would say as I progressed with the product off cam, as I said that I would carry on with it, get it finished up, I will say it feels more like a rapid cleaner, if you like. So it feels more like a cleaning product than like a trim shine product, which is good. Enhances colour, protects from UV aging and leaves an anti-static finish. Well, let's have another look. I wasn't going to, but I've changed my mind because let's see how it's dried up. It's just nice. It's just nice and neutral. And as I get here, you know, I haven't done an award-winning finish. I've just literally buzzed over it. But as I get here or near the car, it smells clinically fresh, which is great. And as I say, I treated the car to using the big boy blower. I'll do another video using that next week. Oh, I'd forgotten how good it was. If you want to dry all the arches, the arch liners, the wheels, the barrels, the brakes, the discs, the calipers, everything, even up inside the exhaust, all the shuts, cleaned and dried the petrol cap inside and out. It was good. It was good. I'd forgotten just how handy that little tool is. So I'm not battling your normally at this point when I'm finishing up a video, I'll be going round and round and round and round again, picking up any last little bits of moisture. But today I am not. So that is that. That was thoroughly enjoyable. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the Halfords Advanced shampoo delivered using the cannon and bucket. Yeah, and the QD. The QD's lovely. Oh, it smells great. Delivery's great. No, you can't grumble about the little dispensers. I'll be reusing these. But yeah, the sprayers are great. Pumps are great. No complaints whatsoever. Not like Maguire's, where they always break after 3 to 6 months and then decant their entire contents. Anyway, I'm gonna get this parked up somewhere where she can stay, gonna get the cover on it. Then next weekend, wheels off, and it's gonna be underbody protection, wheel arch, refresh, yippee, and obviously arch protection as well. Looking forward to that one. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it as always. Thanks for dropping by as always. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.